I'm Kara T. Hawkins, also known as Honest. Okay, we are going to get a June energy check in. Just remember that energy can be on people, places, circumstances, situations. If it talks about authority, if it talks about work, career, that's us. Okay, let's see what the strongest energy is right now for Capricorn, wherever you have it in your chart. Know thyself to honor thyself. One card came out, and it is mature men. Number 5 here, fifth house energy, Leo energy, also could be Hierophant energy. So your creativity, who you're matching up with. And then you got mature men with the number 11 on the bottom with sudden wealth. Y'all be on the lookout for investors, be on the lookout for mentors and like higher uppers noticing you, people who've been in their craft for a while. They're gonna be able to point you out and see you a mile away. Thank you and welcome. They're gonna be able to see you from afar and be like, that's talent. That person knows what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. And then you got message, okay? Capricorn, with this mature man too, I don't feel like you are this energy with the 7 wealth here, 777. Remember I had a 777 reading about 2 years ago. It was year number 7. Y'all might want to check that out. And then you got the lovers, which is Gemini, which is also the number 6. So we're loading up. And then this is 15, which is Capricorn. That adds up to a 6. So we're loading up for something out here. Also with that sudden wealth being in the 11th house, also Aquarius energy, it could tell me that a lot of people, memberships or something like that, you could actually be getting like a whole army up under you. Like you could be delegating something, or you could be assigned to be over a group of people. It's something I'm picking up based on what this mature energy has seen. This could be a male or female, but it is a masculine energy. So this is someone who does take charge and be direct. And they're going to say, Capricorn's in charge. This is who you're going to be reporting to from now on. They know what they're talking about. I know who I want to train and put in my position. I know who deserves it. I know who's best suited. Continue to speak to me, please, as above, so below. For Capricorn, you got the 6 of Pentacles here. Again, getting help, delegation. 4 of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, minor arcana for Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles all together with the King of Cups. The only thing you got to do is stay cool, okay? Stay comfortable and stay cool. A lot of people have been saying, don't be arrogant. I'm not arrogant at all. I am comfortable. I know who I am. I know what I've been through. I know what I can accomplish. I know how hard something is for me. So it's just when I go into a situation, regardless of how mature or wealthy they are, I'm trying to see what's a good fit for me and what I'm looking for and what I need at the time. And this is what's going to attract people to you out here. King of Cups, you could be dealing with someone who is a Scorpio. Yeah, Ace of Swords with the Queen of Swords and Hermit. Somebody knows that you know what the hell you're talking about, okay? They've seen you in action. This is information that, you wouldn't be able to, like, interview somebody. I literally have been coaching on this for about 2 weeks now. People, you can get a nice resume, but when you put that resume in, can you kill the interview? Because somebody can do you a resume and put all those SEO words on there, all those buzzwords. They can put all the softwares on there and all these nice descriptions. But when you have to actually talk about a day in the life of this position, a day at this company, can you really speak to it? Somebody's going to know that you know what you're talking about because they used to work there, because they've done it before. So, when you tell somebody, yeah, I'm from this hood, or I'm from this area, and they like, oh, so you know about the chicken spot? Right there on this street next? Yeah, I was there too. Exactly. So this is one of those situations where somebody gonna pick you out and be like, hey, that Capricorn energy, that person right there, I want them up here. And they're gonna be like, why? Because they know what they're talking about. Because I've been there, done it. Only a person who's been on the inside, been on the underbelly of this particular situation would know. Continue to speak to me here for Capricorn energies. So just be yourself. And again, it's not an arrogance, it's a comfortability. 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. You are done carrying the stress of everyone else here. You're just taking care of yourself and making sure that you know how to handle you. You've done the work here. So again, I just want you to not think that, you owe somebody, or you're like, you're on, what's that word I'm trying to think of? You're auditioning for nobody. You don't have to audition for nobody. Thank you. You don't have to audition for nobody. You got it. And the people who are accustomed to the type of work and the type of places that you've been to, and the situations you've been through, they're going to recognize you immediately. The people who want to make you jump through hoops and show me what you got, those are the people who, that's all they don't know. So they just want to see you do, to see if you can handle some shit, A person might say, hey, can you tell me what this piece of paper say? Okay, you know what you're talking about. Somebody who don't know what they're talking about might be like, okay, so I'm going to need you to do 20 jumping jacks, 50 squats. I need you to go get me 6 people who know how to X, Y, Z. That person don't even know what the hell they're talking about. They're intimidated and they're trying to run you off, okay? So you just simply are who you are. Stay humble, stay grounded. But Capricorn, that's what I see out here. Somebody see you anyway. They're going to give you something to work with out here, to invest in. They trust you, okay? Oh, Capricorn. 7 of Swords with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Don't let anyone talk you into moving faster than you're ready to go, because they have an agenda here. They need you more than they realize, okay? You got the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Magician. Avoid people trying to put you in fake competitions and, you know, fake hierarchies. You are the authority. You are good enough. You've been there, done that. The Magician out here, you got everything that you need. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. Everybody else can't do what you can do. So just stay calm. If somebody comes to you and be like, I got this opportunity, but I don't really know what you about. Oh, well, that sounds nice, you know. So you don't want to know? Not really, you know. If you want to work, we'll work. If not, don't worry about it. That type of energy, okay? That's just what it is. Capricorn, that's what I have for you. I'm about to do your opposite here. Again, you got a mature man and sudden wealth. I feel like you're going to be demanding your worth, commanding your work. Thank you, Cambria. Yeah, you're going to be demanding and commanding your work. This is one of those things, again, where you've been through enough. Like, they need to do their homework is what I just heard. They need to go back and go look at your LinkedIn, go look at your social, kind of see your history, because, for instance, I mean, that's where I've been disappeared to. I'll be shooting from my sleep. I just got a private office downtown, but I've been doing real estate for 10 years. It makes sense, but for people who don't know, for real, I have been through enough. For people who don't take the time to sit down and say, hey, Cambria, you know, tell me a little bit about yourself. They're just going to eyeball you and say, why do you deserve that office? Why do you? I had somebody walk up to me today and was like, you must be real big time. I was like, why? Because you got a big office. That office ain't big to me. It's a nice space. But if you know me, you know I have multiple companies. So mind your fucking business. But hey, she's like, you don't look old enough. Well, that's your fault. Shit, because I am. You know, let them have that. Don't feed into any of that. They're just trying to find out who you are and what you got, to see how they can utilize you, to see how much of a threat you are. Stay composed. King of Cups energy. Just stay cool. When she said, you must be a big shot, I just said, nah. Well, you a commercial agent? Maybe. A little bit. Something like that. Now that I think about it. I'm not finna tell you my life. It ain't none of your business. Are you finna hire me? For real, people are haters. Thank you for the advice I needed. No problem. I needed that too, and that's why I'm telling you, I had to deal with the audacity of people. People have been having audacity. I even said today before I left, I said, that lady just threw out 6 different random ass phrases to see which one was going to get me to talk. None of them. She insulted me. She complimented me. She asked me questions. She gave me compliments, all in like 3 minutes, because I was just so cool and just, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. You know, I keep a pleasant tone, but I'm from Memphis. But I just, you know, that's really nice. You know, I don't know you, so I'm not going to give you too much. She ended up coming by my office and saying, hey, do you mind if I come in? I was like, sure. Bitch, that's what you should have did in the first place. Ask and you shall receive. You know what I mean? But if you're going to keep picking at me to see if I'm just going to like, oh, I don't know why people think that about me because ABC. No, think whatever you want to think. It's probably all true. If there's anything you want to know directly, ask me. So this is what I have for Capricorns out here with the Emperor energy. You're the boss. You're in charge. You have the resources. It's on your delegation. They can't come knock on my door and tell me to come on out here. Thank you. And I'm sorry I haven't been here. I just, shit, YOLO, right? You know, I took everything out of the house. You know, I've been operating out of the house for 6 years. I took everything out of the house to this office. It's a big jump for me, socializing with people again, running companies and not interacting with anyone. So now we're out here. Thank you. Shouts out to India. So now I'm around people again. And I didn't realize that the only people I've been around is my clients and YouTube. So it's been kind of weird for me, but I'm happy. And Capricorn, I'm going to give you Cancer, which is your opposite. Always check both energies. Also, Jupiter is about to move into Cancer June 9th. I heard through the grapevine that was really good news for us. So I can't wait to go see what that energy is. Remember, energy can be on people, places, circumstances, situations. I love you. Nice to meet you, Cambria. Thank you for the shout out. And until we meet again, keep growing.